All right, y'all. So today I wanted to do a video that's more of, let's say, like a more settled reaction video, or give you my thoughts on 034 tune, right? On this tune. Because yesterday, I mean, think about it. I just went from stock to their stage 2 tune, and man, it was fun. But I had some time. I had the last day to really go through it, get it, and just really see how this tune really is, as far as the ease of it, the power, how the transmission really was, just how the driving dynamics of it was, right? So hopefully, if y'all want to go with 034, I've got a lot of parts from them, different mounts and stuff for my B8.5, and I'm gonna get some other stuff for the B9 too. That's, just wait, it's coming. But I wanted to go with the tune first, just to see what it was, and I got some other things that I'm gonna get from them as well. So concerning the stage 2 tune, I really like it. And in the previous video, I said it felt like how a stock tune should feel, meaning that this is how the car should have felt from the factory. As far as I've been in some tune cars and they're unbearable. They're like being on 10 all the time. And like the car doesn't downshift. It's always at a high RPM, and it's just like the car is ready to go all the time, which is cool. But it's like sometimes I want it to where, if I want to chill, I can chill. If I want to, really just punch it and go, I can do that, right? I like the split personality of this car, period. But having a car tune, still keep that. So I would say that comfort mode is pretty much, to me, unchanged, right? It feels even more comfortable, maybe because when I have it in dynamic mode, it is very aggressive, and I can feel the power, the red line tire and stuff. But comfort mode, man, it feels just perfect. I can just drive around town. I can just, be cool. I know, RS5, big carbon fiber wing and, all that stuff. But I just can really now wake up the neighbors. I can leave out my little subdivision. Cool. I like that about the tune, that it didn't affect the comfort mode in a way that it would make it more detrimental. I really like that. Now, with dynamic mode, some things that I really like. I like the higher RPM. I like the fact that I can hold the RPM when I'm in manual mode, and I can touch that 72, 7300, whatever it is. I like that part. That part to me is perfect. Now when I drive like normally, I noticed that it would shift at a normal RPM. That was cool too. If it didn't need to be pushed. Some tunes that I have seen that, man, look, it will shift damn near at red line every single time, even if you're not pushing it, right? So I like the fact that it still shifts, normally. Man, now let's talk about the power increase. Those numbers are true. I think it's maybe a little bit conservative. Like I said, I'm gonna go to a dyno with some other friends in the car group, and we're gonna set up a dyno day, and I'm gonna see exactly what this car puts down. But what I do know is that this car is way more powerful than it was on stock, right? Now, if you have an RS5, stock is good. Man, look, going from a B8.5 to a B9, the power increase is incredible just off rip. But having this tune, man, it is off the chain. Listen. I like the fact that it put a lot of power in it. It felt safe, and it felt like this is how the car should have been. Like if there was to ever Well, the new B10 is out, and it's not even a coupe anymore. So y'all got that. But this is how, if they really was to make a RS5 competition and put the power in it like they did the the RS7 and RS6, how I got more horsepower, they should have done to the car what this tune did, right? More horsepower, and it feels more dynamic. Like I like that. It's not like it's a 15 out of 10 as far as the aggression of the car. I don't need that all the time. Like if I want to do it, cool. I have the ability to really rev it out and do that. But if I just want to, just cut in between the car and do what I have to do, this tune here doesn't. It feels like how a car should be. Some people like a car where it's like on 10 all the time. Don't need that. Let's talk about, so one thing that I did like when I was coming to a rest, right? So let's say I'm going down the highway or whatever, and I start coming to a stop. So it'll be like, fourth gear, third. It'll hold second gear all the way down to the end. Now, I can choose to go in the first, which is cool, but I don't need it. I like the fact that it held second gear all the way down to almost when I stopped. That was a cool thing because, again, if I want to shift it myself, I got a paddle. I can do it. Whereas I've been in some cars that have been tuned, and man, when you get below 25 miles an hour, boom, it goes in the first, and then you hear all the pops and bangs, which is cool. But I like the fact that if I wanted to do it, I can do it, not the car doing it itself. That was really cool. And man, the progression of the power, that felt good too. So when I got above 5,000 RPM and it just started pulling past that 6,500, upwards close to 7,000, I can really feel the pull of the turbo. Like, I don't know what they do in the tune and all that stuff, but what they have done to this car is good. Let's talk about the transmission. Transmission tune was good too. I like the duality of comfort mode and dynamic mode, right? Comfort, it is smooth like butter. Like, I don't even feel the transmission shifting. It just, man, it feels just like I'm driving a normal car that doesn't have any modifications at all. I put this thing in the dynamic mode, and man, that transmission hits. And it's not where it's unbearable, where, man, the whole car jolts every time. But I feel the aggression of it based upon how I drive, which is really, really good. Like, if I would want to, get off the line real quick, and that transmission is ready, because I guess the car is thinking that, okay, second gear, third gear is about to come real hard, and it's ready for it. And I like that. I have nothing bad to say about this tune at all. Man, now it's like I want to do other stuff to it. Some things have or have not happened, which is like E85, intake, exhaust. So you'll start seeing things come out on the channel, but I just wanted to give a review of this tune once I settled in having it for a while. I drove a whole, I ain't got no gas left. 2 tanks of gas in the car. I just was driving around just to see how it was, how it felt, the difference between stock and how it is now. And it completely changes the car in a good way. So, look, I ain't sponsored by nobody. If anybody wants to sponsor me, I will put your stuff on my car. But I went to 034. I spoke to one of their representatives in a group chat on Facebook, and dude was really, really cool. I really, really liked it. I liked the conversation that we had. Yeah. So dude name is Nick. I suggest you reach out to him. Like, look at 034 Motorsports website. You'll see his name there. He was very helpful. Like, I was in the group. I was in the Facebook group. And I put up every tune. I was like, hey, I'm about to buy a tune from somebody. And, you know, many people have other tunes. I won't speak ill of anybody because I have no experience with the other ones, right? But there was some tunes that I was looking at. All of them have within a few horsepower of what they claim. Most times with all tuners and cars, it's going to put down, I guess, in my opinion, more than what it is. But I guess whatever number that they do put out, they say that, you know, I guess all cars are make that amount, right? So I looked through all the tuners. I was seeing if anybody from the companies would reach out, or just people who have the tunes, what they would say. And I went through it with a clean slate, clean mind and everything. And when the guy Nick reached out to me, he was like, hey, I work there. He gave me, you know, a little bit info on the tune. And he actually spoke to me in my direct message, you know, gave a real honest opinion about the tune. I mean, I feel as though he was selling it, as far as, you know, I mean, he worked for the company. But at the same time, every question that I asked, he gave me a real answer. So, Nick at 034, cool connecting with you, bruh. I did it next day. I ordered it Thursday morning, like first thing in the morning. And I got it Friday. And so today is Sunday. So to give you an idea, like how quickly the tune came. Like I ordered it Thursday morning. I flew back in town, you know, from my job back to my house. Put the tune on. Drove around all Friday. Drove around all Saturday. It's Sunday morning. I'm about to wash the car a little bit because I got bugs everywhere on my car. And when I say, like, I'm super impressed by, well, I had to go to the store. Third part of the video. Like I was saying, I am impressed. This tune is good. The guy Nick was amazing. I think, like, for me, customer service is a real big thing, especially if you work at the company, you talk to the customer is really serious about buying it. And I did, just based really upon him. This is a 10 out of 10. Like, if you in the search for a tune, I don't think that I may look at another tune and compare them, because I am overly impressed with this one. And the fact that they have other mods and stuff that can go with this, you know, with intakes and mounts and all that, and have just like one brand do it, I'm all with that. Yeah, so shout out to 034 Motorsports. Shout out to Nick. And I'm gonna hit you guys up for some more stuff, because I really like the customer service. I really like the product. It was really, really easy. I can flash it, you know, to stage 1. I can flash it back to stock. I can flash it back to stage 2. I get some turbos. I can flash it to stage 3, you know, E85 and all those things. So, hey man, if you were thinking about getting a tune, I can't speak for others, but what I can do is speak about 034. So check them out, see what's up. They got my endorsement, and yeah, hopefully we can get some more things going with 034. But they off the chain. So like, comment, subscribe. You know, that way, you know, I can reach out to more of you guys, and we'll holler later. Next update is coming soon. So when some more stuff coming in mail, I'll do another video. But holler at y'all later.